Hi, boys and girls. Hey, we are going to talk about God and how He made our senses. And you think about that. What is our senses? Well, God made us and our wonderful bodies, and we talked about that last week. Do you remember? I showed you this picture, and God made our eyes and our ears and our nose and our mouth and our hands and our feet. So God made our wonderful bodies, and today we're going to talk a little bit about what those bodies can do. First, we're going to have our Bible verse from Psalm 100, verse 3. The Lord is God, it is He who made us. Psalm 100, verse 3. Never forget, the Lord is God, it is He who made us. And He made our wonderful bodies. And what do those bodies do? Well, I have a little board here to show you. So, can you see this little boy? He's reading a book. What is he using to read his book? Well, he's using his eyes and his hands to turn the pages. But he has to use his eyes to see. This little boy is smelling flowers. What do we smell with? We smell with our nose. Very good. We do see the flowers with our eyes, but we smell with our nose. Here, this little girl's eating an apple. What do you think she's using? Well, she's using her mouth to eat the apple. She's also using her hands to feel the apple, right? And this little girl, if you can see it, she's got a little kitty and she's petting that kitty. And she's using her hands to pet that kitty. And the boy at the bottom, the little girl at the bottom, she is listening to music. How do we listen to music? What do we have to use? We have to use our ears. So boys and girls, that's what our senses are. Our senses help us, our ears help us hear, and our mouth helps us taste, and our hands help us feel, and our nose helps us smell, and our eyes help us see. And that's why God gave us our wonderful bodies, and that's how they work. And boys and girls, our story about Adam and Eve and their sons, Cain and Abel, tell us that there were many things that God made, and they could see the animals, and they could smell the animals, they could smell the flowers, they could taste the food, maybe the fish when it was cooked, the berries when they take them off the tree, they could see the sun, and they could feel on their skin that warm sun. Boys and girls, God gave us wonderful bodies. I know I've said it many times, but He gave us our senses to enjoy our world. And part of that story is in Genesis. Now, the last thing I want to show you is an orange. And if I take my knife and you peel that orange, now you can't smell it because we're on the video, but I can smell that orange has a smell, and I can feel that orange is rough. And I can see it's orange. Boys and girls, when you peel that orange, then you have a section of orange, and you know, it doesn't have a smell, a little bit, it does have a taste. We know that we like oranges. And boys and girls, orange is an interesting way to use our senses. And we can see it, and we can feel it, we can smell it. We can't really hear it unless we're being a little silly, but we can taste it. So you go and you have an orange and you have a good day. Bye from Sunday School.